I joined a Noobs SMP with my friend to try and kill all the noobs on the server, but we only had 1 hour before they banned us. Who would win, us or the noobs? We joined the server and spawned near a village. Instantly, we went looking for loot to try and start killing these noobs. After looking everywhere, we only found food. And then a player called Fluffy Duck came close to us and he was holding an axe. We were pretty scared of him because we had nothing, but then he let us go, so we kept going. Fluffy Duck is going to be really important and you'll see why later in this video. We came across a hidden mud house, and again there was nothing. These players were really noobs. We already wasted 10 minutes looking in the village, so the only way we were going to make progress was by making our own loot. This is when my friend Corpo said,
I feel like we should go on a little mission and kill someone. We gotta assert our dominance on this SMP, manny.
Why? What, you just want to kill someone?
This was very weird, so I asked him why. All he said was that it was going to be fun. We went back to the village to start hunting down the noobs. We saw a house with a player in it and it had loads of chests. It was filled with insane resources, but we took all of it out, which made the owner of the house extremely angry. Then the owner of the house started hitting us. I then killed a player named Alert Jung. We took his loot and put it on, but while we were doing that, a stacked player came, so we stopped. He could easily kill us, so we came up with an insane plan to outplay them. Run. He still kept on chasing us down. We had to find a way to escape. We saw a huge cave and went in, hoping that he didn't see us. Suddenly, he popped out of nowhere, but instead of killing us, he gave us golden apples. We knew that all the players were still in the village, but if they wanted revenge for the noobs we killed, we knew that we were toast. This is because they would be bad and try to kill us. We had to be careful or come up with a new amazing plan. That's when Corpo said,
Manny, before we go, Manny, look up. I'm gonna take this flower as a peace treaty. We don't want to start any wars, okay? We literally joined this SMP minutes ago. Come on, let's go.
Let's do it.
We grabbed a flower, but before we could give it to anyone, they attacked us. This wasn't part of our plan, so we had to come up with something fast or we would die. We started fighting them. We got some good hits, but they were too good. They got me extremely low, and one hit could kill me if I wasn't careful. So our only option was to run again. We had to waste valuable time to get them off our tails. We now only had 30 minutes to kill everyone, and as the time passed, it looked more unlikely that we would win. While hiding in a house, another stacked player landed. We knew we had to kill him to try and complete the challenge. But when we got them low, they flew away. Luckily for us, a peaceful player called Darkwool came to our house. He asked us what we were doing, which made us think that he was probably the owner of the house. I told him that we were looking for loot, but suddenly we looked behind us and they killed Corpo, my friend since day one. This changed everything. I needed revenge for Corpo, and I was going to get it. After a long battle, I finally killed the guy that killed Corpo, and he had amazing loot. But most importantly, he had a ton of TNT, which I could use for a trap later in this video. I turned around and I saw something amazing. Corpo! I gave him the loot from the guy I killed before so he wouldn't die again. I knew that killing these noobs was almost an impossible task, and we had to come up with a trap to kill all the noobs at once. Using the TNT I just got, we could blow up everything. Our plan was so good, it couldn't fail. All we had to do was trick all the players on the server to come here and we would win the challenge. We placed TNT and then covered it with dirt so the noobs wouldn't suspect anything. We told everyone to come to us and gave away our cords. It was clear that they were suspicious because they all asked why. And then something crazy happened. I heard the TNT ignite. Corpo had lit the TNT and betrayed me. I had no idea why. To make things worse, he had completely disappeared. And players started coming to the cords. Instantly, they knew it was a trap and started chasing me. Corpo had teamed up with the noobs to kill me, but I still didn't know why. With this surprise attack, they killed me. I had lost everything. My friend, my purpose, and most importantly, my loot. Corpo had even left my Discord call, confirming that he was with the enemy. This meant that it was me versus the whole server. I had to come up with another plan to not only kill all the noobs, but take revenge on Corpo for killing me. And I only had 20 minutes. My first step was to burn down the village with the flint and steel so they had no bases. But so that I wouldn't die while doing it, I needed to get some gear. I started mining, but then I heard something. Footsteps, which meant a player was near. And it was Fluffy Duck, the player from before. He was geared. There was nowhere to run from him. What was he gonna do to me? But then he dropped all of his armor. This changed everything, as it meant that I could go through with my plan without worrying all the time. I asked if he wanted to team, but he said no and left. It was just like Valentine's Day all over again. What the f***? But I couldn't let this distract me, so I went to the village to burn it down. I was so close to the village, but there were players everywhere. I hid under a hill, but this was a massive mistake. This was because I forgot my flint and steel. But it was too late to turn back now because I was running out of time. At the corner of my eye, I saw gravel. This was the only thing I needed to execute my plan. I had to get it without being seen. So I snuck up to get some flint. I looked around to see if anyone was close before I ascended. It was Corpo. Had he seen me? I couldn't risk it, so I hid in a cave. I tried to stay quiet, as if he saw me, he would definitely try and kill me. I listened. Footsteps. He was running right for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No! No! No!
Corpo had killed me again. All hope was lost. I had nothing, and not even my backup plan worked. I only had 5 minutes to kill everyone on the server. I ran from spawn before anyone could kill me. I ran up a massive snow hill. Weirdly, there was a TNT trail, so I followed it and took some of it just in case I needed it. I looked behind me, and there was a player with full netherite chasing me down. I had to get away or I would be banned since I had 10 minutes left. So I just kept running. There was powdered snow, which meant there was no way out. But the player I saw just started fighting, so I used it as a distraction and hid. But I had no blocks to hide myself, so I just prayed to the Minecraft gods that they wouldn't see me. But while hiding, I heard a chest being opened. I had to know what was down there, so I dug straight down. It was a secret underground base with a bunch of loot. But there was a player with a trident and he used it to fly up to me. I was panicking because I thought he was gonna kill me, but then he gave me loot instead. Then I went down into the base and I saw a bunch of chests. All of the chests were full of TNT, so I took it. That's when the stacked player came up with a 1000 IQ idea. It was to attack the village and blow it up with TNT. It was the perfect plan, so I agreed. We left the secret base and went to the village. I also trusted him because he gave me his OP trident. We started placing TNT down everywhere. No one would survive the TNT explosion. Everything was going according to plan and there was no problem whatsoever. A player had found us and we didn't have much time to place anymore, so I lit the TNT. I had killed 3 noobs. I was so close to winning. I zoomed away with my trident, but I wasn't done. There was one person left that I needed to get revenge on, and that player was Corpo, the player that betrayed me after everything I did for them. I had to kill him, but I only had 2 minutes until I was banned. I had to do something and fast. I had a plan, a big brain plan to kill Corpo once and for all. I would get Corpo trapped in powdered snow and blow him up. I would be able to escape the powdered snow because I would have leather boots and I wouldn't fall in. I found the perfect place to set the trap and put down wood so Corpo wouldn't be able to get out in back of him. I had 1 minute left to kill him, so I messaged him my coords and called him on Discord.
Hey, Manny.
Yo, what's up?
Why'd you destroy the noob nation? Like, those flowers. All I wanted to do was... So, stupid eyes, sorry about this. Why are you doing this? I'm stuck in the snow! I'm stuck in the snow!
Let's go!
Subscribe for more and watch other videos here.